Hello guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Prince Ikilowe, and in this short video I'm going to show you how as a beginner trader you can start earning money in the forex market or any other market. For the purpose of the example, I'm going to be using volatility indices on how you can jump on board on these indices and start making money for yourself. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, because here I'm going to be dropping tips about trading and also cryptocurrency and mindset development. All right, so with that being said, let's get started with the video. Excuse me. All right, so now I am analyzing this market. I'm going to break it down on how you too can analyze market like this and jump aboard. Most of the time our problem is on how to jump on a trade. So this video I'm going to make it very simple. Even as a beginner trader, you can see this and you know that the market may likely go your direction and jump on board. So first of all, let's go to the daily time frame and start analyzing the market from the daily time frame. The first thing you need to do, very first thing you need to do, you need to understand the market structure based on a higher time frame. All right, you can do this with even the currency pairs. You can do this with anything that you're trading. But first of all, you need to understand that the daily time frame or the weekly time frame is what moves the market. All right, the banks and the financial institutions that are competing with you in the market, they are not using 1 hour time frame to look at the market. They're looking at the daily time frame, weekly time frame. So now this is the daily time frame. You can see that I'm not using any indicator, I'm not using any robot, I'm not using any form of software. Is pure price action. So I'm going to use this daily time frame to map out all the turning points. If I look at this market, I know this is a zone. All right, this is a zone, but let me first map up this one here, up here. Why do I don't look at the two touches? If you look at these two touches, this is like a double top on the daily time frame, a double top on the daily time frame. So this most likely is going to be a zone. All right, now I'm going to also do something here. I want us to trade this market. Let's see how, if this market is going to go down or is going to go up. So I've mapped out that zone from the upside. Let me also map out the zone from the downside. This is also a zone. You have to be very careful. What do you do on the zones? You take action when price approaches those zones, but you don't have to take action with a higher time frame. You bring down your time frame to lower time frame. So in this video, I will use both trend line and also support and resistance zone to see if we can take a trade with this particular market. Now I can see that the market has touched a zone. It's like a double top. So let me go down to 4 hours time frame. Okay, now the 4 hours time frame also showing me some kind of movement. This market, though it looks like an uptrend, if I put my trend line, I can do like an uptrend, but the uptrend is fading off. All right, it looks like an uptrend. Ideally, for you to have a valid buy, all right, this uptrend, this particular trend line has to be broken. But let's see something. Let's see if we can see a short trend and make money from the short trend. So I'll come here because I'm seeing some kind of movement here. All right, why am I putting my trend line here? The reason is because this place is actually a very strong zone. All right, it's a zone. And let me go back to my 1 hour time frame as well. Okay, all right, you can see that even with the 1 hour time frame, this place looks like as if it's forming a trend, because any long trend that you see started from 1 minute, 1 hour to daily time frame. All right, so this looks like this market has started forming higher, lower lows and lower highs. That's when price makes series of lower lows. See, is a kind of lows that is forming. So what are you expected to do now that the market is on this trend line? You think about selling, but let's also see. Let's see this. Let's see this. Now we are going to allow this price to break through this zone, this particular trend line. All right, but if you're aggressive, if you are very aggressive, you can also start selling from here. But because of this movement here, this up movement, let us allow this market to break through this trend line here. All right, it has to break through this one here, come back for a retest, then we cannot drive all the way down here. That is how this market is going to be. The market is on trying to form a downtrend because one, we have seen with the daily time frame. Look how you take on with this training. You have seen a double top with the daily time frame. The market tried to form a trend with 1 hour time frame. So we have gone to daily time, 4 hours time frame too. It's trying to show you that trend is about to fall. But because of this movement up here, because of this up movement, right? Let us, for this market to be valid sell, it has to break through this particular trend line as well. Though we have seen a trend line formed like this, it's forming, a trend is forming, but let us allow this. Let me show you something again. Let us allow this to happen. Let it break through here. Then maybe after it breaks through here, it's going to have, they're going to be a test. Maybe I'm going to use trend line to show you how the retest look like. I have something like this. It's not perfect, but just manage it is. Then like this, something like this. It's going to happen like this. It's going to break, then all the way down here. All right, so let us allow this market, you need to allow this market to break through this particular trend line because this is a very strong up movement. So the reason why we are expecting this market to sell is because of it has touched a zone, remember, double top on the daily time frame, and it's trying to form a trend. But for now, you need to also allow the market to break through this trend line. If you break through this trend line, come back and touch that trend line again, then you need to go back to enter the trade with maybe lower time frame. So let's check it out with even 1 hour time frame. All right, 1 hour time frame also showing you that the market is about to form a downtrend. When you want to enter the market, you go back all the way to even 5 minutes time frame for early entry, so that your stop loss will not be too big. Okay, so we can see the market is still on that trend line. So it may, if you're aggressive, you can still make some money down here. If you're aggressive, right? If you're aggressive, you can still make money down here. But for me to be sure to write down this trend is to allow you to break this particular one. Then come back here with the 5 minutes time frame. I'll be watching it with once it is close, once it breaks through this trend line, I have to bring it down to lower time frame to watch it until it gives me a retest, and then I write it down here. That's how you jump on board a trend. But this particular movement is why I want us to wait. You see, let it break. Okay, so guys, this is simply how you trade with your mapping out your zone with higher time frame, breaking it down to a medium time frame like 4 hours, and then you bring it down to lower time frame like 5 minutes or 15 minutes to jump aboard on the trend. Very simple, no indicator, no nothing. It's just mapping out tradable points using trend lines and support and resistance levels to discover this market movement. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel, also like the video, click on the notification bell so whenever I post video like this, you will be among the first. I see you in my next video. Bye for now.